Hey, so good to see you. Come on in. So, I have a bit of an odd request for you today. Basically, I wanted to ask whether you would mind if I used you as a human canvas. Sounds worse than it is. Basically, can I paint on you? Yeah? Thank you. You'd come through. So basically, I'm just going to use regular brushes, regular paint. I think it's actually going to feel quite nice. You probably won't get poisoned. And yeah, it'll be fun for us both, hopefully. Okay, cool. Well then let's get started. So I've got a brand new palette just for this. I got one of these wooden ones. I love these because it makes me feel like one of the old masters, because I've never actually used one this big with this shape either. But I'm going to use this palette, and I've picked out some paints already. I'm going for bright colours, so I'll squeeze out some white first, just so I can mix if I need to. Let's put that right in the middle. Ooh, it's really thin. I'm gonna have to be careful not to pour this off the board. Okay, and then I thought we could also do some pink. This is like a magenta, like really deep pink. Oh, I love when you get these. This is my favourite. Oh, that one didn't make much resistance, but I love peeling them off. So let's have some pink. And then I thought we could have some green. I've actually got two. So this one is a darker green. Let's put that there. And then I've also got a like really bright lime green. This calls it yellow green on the bottle, which I guess it is. So let's put that there. Beaut. And then I'm also going to go for an orange. This one again is a nice bright one, cadmium orange. Let's pull the little thing off. Oh, it's resisting. There we go. And two more. I'm gonna have a red. And a yellow. Medium yellow. Okay, so here's my completed palette. And I don't really have a plan. I'm just gonna freestyle, but I'm sure we'll come up with something nice. So let's find a brush, shall we? Got my brush case. And there they are. I think I'm going to pick out a few. So we have this big round brush. That could be nice. Then let's have a Let's have a fan brush as well. You can do some stippling. Let's have a smaller one too. Maybe this one. And then let's have a detail brush. Really tiny one. Like that. And I reckon that's enough. So, I'm going to start with the big brush and do just like broad areas first. So, I want to start with yellow, but I'm going to mix it with some white. What do you reckon? Like this. And I'm just going to paint this. I'm going to paint this in the sort of like big open areas. So like your forehead, your cheeks, middle of your nose, chin, maybe your eyelids. Okay, start with your forehead. There we go. Does it feel nice? I thought it would. So right now I'm just sort of blocking stuff in. So big broad sweeps is fine. Now let's do your cheeks. Let's start with this one. And that one. And let's do your chin as well. Okay. Maybe we should do like above your lips too. Okay. And I'm going to do down your nose and maybe also like the nostrils. And finally, the under your eyebrows. Oh, just got that in my hair. Under your eyebrows. Okay, perfect. So let's wipe that off. And now I'm going to do like the shadowy parts, not the really dark bits, but like one shade down. And for that I'm going to use the orange. So let's take some of that. Oh, this is really nice. Like this paint is good. It's a really nice texture. Okay, so I'm going to put the orange. This is a bigger brush, so I'll start in the big spaces. I'm going to do your cheekbones with the orange. The other one. And while I've got the big brush, I'll also do your jaw. And I think I'm going to do also like around your forehead on the outsides of it. Maybe also your temples. Just do one quick sweep on either one. Okay. Then I'm going to switch to a smaller brush now. So let's go for this one. I'm going to stay with my orange, and I'm going to use this for your nose, like the shadows on your nose. Let's start with the sort of nose bridge. And the nostrils. Perfect. Then around the tip of your nose. That shadow. Let's see. I'm going to do sort of the shadow under your brow bone as well. And the shadow under your eye here. Good. The philtrum, let's do that. Great. Yeah, I think that's that for that. So, I'm also going to use this brush. Look at my white paint. I almost don't notice that. Let's hold it this way. I'm going to also use this lime green, but I'm going to mix it with some of my runaway white. It's not quite as light as I want it. And I didn't wash my brush, so there's some orange in it. So let's drown that orange out with a bit more green and a bit more white. Okay, I'm happy with that. This is the colour that I want to use for highlights, and I'm going to just glob them on thick. So I'm going to go straight down the centre of your nose and one dot for the tip. Now let's do a splodge on each inner corner of your eye. And one for the shiny part of your eyelid. One there, one there. Gonna do a highlight here, just at the tip of your brow bone. And a highlight in the centre of your forehead here. Let's see. Let's do splodges on your cheekbone. let's do one on your chin and one here. Okay, I think I'm happy with that for highlights. Okay, so I want to do now, I'm going to do like the really deep shadows with red. Yeah. So, no, you know what? I'm going to do shadows, the darker ones, with pink actually. So let's use the same brush and some pink. Okay, and this pink, I'm going to start by putting it on your lips. Don't need it, please. Okay, let's paint that on. Beautiful. Lovely lipstick shade. And where else have you got darker shadows? I'm going to do the sort of outer corner of your eyelid, starting on this side. I'm blending it like eyeshadow. On this side too. Okay, and I'm going to do your eyebrows with this. Let's hope this doesn't give you a little wax when you take it off. It's water soluble, it'll be fine. One eyebrow. And the other. I think also I'm going to paint like a solid line under your jaw to sort of like outline your face. So let's do that with this pink too. Okay. Beautiful. Let's see, anything else with the pink? I think I'm going to do the shadow like under your nose, the underside. I'm going to do this sort of shape with this pink. Yeah, so going around your nostril on both sides and then underneath your nose, like the shadow underneath. Sorry if that tickles. Okay. That might be it for pink. And I think that's it for this paintbrush too. Because now I want to use the little skinny one. And I'm going to use the red with that. And this red, I'm going to use this for the like darkest parts. So I think I'll do like a crease for your nostrils with this. Okay. And I'm going to outline your lips. You know what, I might do some like shading on your lips with this. Yeah. And do that. Again, please don't lick it. I don't know what will happen to you if you do. And I don't want to be held liable for it. Wonderful. Now, I'm going to do your eyelid crease. And I'm going to essentially like paint on some eyeliner for you too. Let's do that. Good little wing. Nice. And here as well. Beautiful. Should we do an inner corner point? Yeah, let's do it. Just right there. Nice. Other than that, there aren't very many other like deep dark recesses on your face, are there? Let's do some eyebrow hairs. Give it some shape. Beautiful. If I were painting on me and not you, I would do my little mole. But I'm not, so I won't. Let's see. I think I might have reached the limit of what I can do. Just facial feature with what's there. So now I think it's time that we get creative. I'm going to use my fan brush now. And let's see. I'm just going to use white for this. So let's dip it in. Ooh. Make sure there's not too much on there. Because I want it to still function well as a fan brush, so I don't want to overload it with paint. My white is a bit yellow, but that's okay. I'm just going to use this to really softly like buff all over. So let's do that. Just going over your forehead. Slowly. Now let's go down in between your eyes. I'm not going to put more paint on yet because I don't want it to really remove any of the colours I've just put on. But they have started to dry, so it's just sort of making a nice pattern over the top. You can still see the colours shine through because I'm using this really like wet white paint. It's a bit translucent. So, in between your eyes. And your eyelids. You don't need to close your eyes, I'm just sort of doing here. You can if you want. Okay. Now let's go over your cheekbones. And your jaw. Great. And your chin. And finally, your nose. Great. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I think I can retire this now though. So now I'm just in it for the fun. So I think I want to do something like patterns or something. I didn't use my dark green yet, so let's use that. Let me just take a bit. And I'm gonna do little stars on your face. Like you have those, what are they called? You know those pimple patches that are shaped like stars? Don't know. It's blanking. I'm blanking on that. But I'm going to use this green and my little brush to basically just do like... Oh, that was a bad one. Glad I practiced. Maybe this isn't the brush for it. One more try. You know what? I like that one. I'm going to do little stars. There we go. See, practice makes perfect. Because that one is perfect. I'm going to do little stars. Just dot it all over. So let's start. One on each cheek. On the apple of your cheeks. This one, and let's do 3 on your forehead, like that. I'll start with the middle one, and then this one, and this. I'm going to do one sort of like at the height of each cheekbone. Let's start on this side this time. Cute. Now, one in the centre of your chin, I think. And let's do one on the tip of your nose. Now, 2 on each side of your jaw, I think. Let's do one here. One slightly higher up. And this side too. I've kind of occupied all the space now. And I don't want to overcrowd it, so maybe I should leave it there. Okay. I think I will. Well, what a wonderful little mess I've made. But all worth it because you are looking quite fabulous right now. Very colourful, very fun. But would you mind if I took a photo? Thank you. Let me just grab my camera. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, found it. Okay. Smile. Perfect. Looks great. It's going straight in my portfolio. Okay. Well, with that, I'm finished. So, thank you so much for letting me paint all over your face today. I had a lot of fun. I hope that you did too. You are free to leave that for as long as you want, or wash it off, up to you. But personally, I think you've got a great look going on. Okay, well, please do come back anytime if you want a new look, because I'm willing to give you one. Okay, well, I'll see you next time then. Bye-bye. Hello again. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who supports me over on Patreon, where every month you can get a bonus video. And I really am so grateful for every single one of you who is over there giving me your support, because it really does make a massive difference. It allows me to make these videos. So thank you so much to every single one of you. But of course, if you are on my mid-REM cycle tier, you do get a little shout out at the end of these videos. So extra special thank you to Alexander, Bastian, Belly Button, CK Blackwood, Cosicas, Hideto, Johnny Begood, Luigi Rinaldi, Matthew J, Maxi Snacks, Michael, Nathaniel Romans, Skulls. That's in all capitals, by the way. That's why I'm saying it like that. Skulls. Shane, Spencer, Thomas Jack, Tim R, and T Sharp 7. Thank you very much to every single one of you. I'm really happy to have you, and I hope that you are enjoying yourselves over there as well. But anyway, hope that every single one of you gets the most wonderful night's sleep tonight.